would please be seated for the meeting, President Bill will call the meeting to order.
Y'all for staying. We just want to bring you up to date on what's been happening. We had our council meeting Tuesday night, very long, difficult. We faced some challenges. So I'm going to have Warner come and speak about to that in a moment. First, oh no, wait a minute. Let's open with a prayer. Okay. Heavenly Father, watch over this congregation as we move forward in these exciting but challenging times. Guide us as we face these challenges as you would have us face them. Assist us as we move forward with the great commission your Son has assigned us to. And finally, grant us the confidence and wisdom to never lose focus on what you want of us. We ask much of you, Lord, but it is this because we are in need of so much. Amen.
One of the things we need to do is to talk about our financial status. At the end of July of 2016, we realized that we were looking at a small deficit, $6,733. We made an appeal to the church, and you stepped up, and we reduced that in August down to $6,535 deficit. In September, we had a little bit of a fallback. We're now up to $10,097. Part of the problem is that our contributions have not been meeting our expenditures. Our expenditures through September of 2016, year to date, are $10,500 less than they were in September of 2015. Our expenditures in July of 2016 were $11,000 less than what they were in July of 2015. In July of 2015, when we began our real concerns about our expenditures versus contributions, we had a deficit of $13,294. In September of 2015, that deficit had grown to $14,489. We made an appeal to everyone, and we also, as responsible council members, we took some steps to try and bring that in line. I do want to point out that the steps we took, we did not have to carry through all the way to the end of the year because we as a congregation stepped forward and met our expenditures and overcame that deficit. We need to do that again this year. And we're hoping that we can do everything by the end of November and restore some of the changes that we've made.
Now, the only changes that we could make, since we've cut the budget so much that there was really nowhere else to cut, was the pastor's salary and the musician's salary. We hoped that we didn't have to do that since we already cut the budget so much this year that we've even beat last year's cut, thinking we wouldn't have to do it this year. But unfortunately, the times have come where we have to go ahead and make that decision, which is a very hard decision to make, but that's the only decision that we have left on the table to make.
Over the last 3 or 4 years, we have been incurring expenditures less than the year before, and that is the case this year. However, our contributions have not quite kept up with our expenditures, and that is why we're bringing this to everyone's attention, and we're asking for your help. Just as like we're all trying to help out as best we can.
And with everything being said, if we do make, like we did last year, with all the giving that was shared, we will restore back the salaries before the end of the year.
True. Because the congregation stepped forward last year, it did come down to the wire in December, but those amounts that we had cut were restored in full to both the pastor and our organist. We want to do the same. We shouldn't have to go all the way to the end of the year. We can do better now.
Right.
And we need your help.
That's all I got.
Wait, and what are we short of to meet that goal by the end of the year to restore salary? Is it 10,000 or 6,000?
Right now, we have a deficit through September of $10,097. We need to make up, we need approximately $18,000 to $19,000 a month to meet our expenditures. And of course, we haven't done that. But we have approximately a handful of weeks now to make up that deficit. And we can do it. We did it last year.
Just a reminder, our congregational meeting is set for Sunday, November 20th. It's an important meeting. At that time, we're going to present the 2017 budget for approval, and then also a list of candidates for board members for next year. The elders have come up with a list of candidates, and we'll vote on 7 of those at that time. If there's anyone else that's interested in serving on the board, get with me or any of the elders, pastor, and get your name on that list. Okay? And we're going to ask Jason to close with doxology. Yes.